Bonjour, bienvenue. Je suis l'Anglais. Adele's here. This is day 3 in New York. There's the Empire State Building right next to our hotel. We didn't know it was here the other day. We're gonna walk all down Broadway to the World Trade Center, go by Little Italy, Chinatown, and see what else there is to see. So, yeah. Okay, on Broadway now. I'm gonna take Broadway all the way down. Gonna go by the theater district. Let you guys see some of that. See what's playing on Broadway this week. Right. So we're kind of in the Lower West Side at the moment-ish on Broadway. The theater district is north of us, actually, so we won't be seeing that. We went through it 2 days ago by car, so we got to see it there. It should be in the first video, unless it was so bad that we decided to edit it out. Yeah, just seeing the rest of Broadway. Yeah, so we're coming up basically to the outskirts of Greenwich Village. Some green areas here, trees, shorter buildings, much shorter than you would expect in New York City. Like I said, we're on the outskirts, so once we get over there more, they'll be shorter. Yeah, we're just gonna cross, I think. Yeah, we're crossing. But yeah, I explained the other day why the buildings here are shorter. It's an older area, the streets aren't in a grid pattern anymore. A little bit, there's a cute dog. And yeah, then the bedrock, so they can't really build them any taller. So we're at Union Square in NYU, New York University. By dormitory. There's a flea market here. Not really gonna see. I guess we're going into the store. Have a demonstration here at Union Square. Something about labor, GMO, that sort of thing.
Label GMO.
Yeah. Label GMOs, that's what it is. Okay, well, we're walking this way. You can see the top of the Empire State Building there. We're starting to enter Lower Manhattan now. Soho is over here on our right. That Little Italy is going to be over here on our left. Yeah, we keep passing NYU building, and after Little Italy we'll be in Chinatown, and then yeah, we'll just keep going to the World Trade Center in Ground Zero. Beautiful buildings here, very old, love it, love the architecture, 1920s at least. That's probably, many of them are older, 200 years old in some cases. Like Delmonico's 175 years. Still entering down Soho. Little Italy's on the other side of the block there. We're not really going to see Little Italy, but we'll probably go into Chinatown. People are cool, just waiting at a stoplight. We're about to enter New York City Chinatown, it's over on that side on our left. There's no standing anytime signs. I think I mentioned this before, is for prostitutes. They don't want prostitutes standing there. But if you're standing on a street corner, they assume you are a prostitute. Yeah, Chinatown's just over there. New York City traffic. Yay. Other side isn't too bad. Now we're getting close to the financial district. World Trade Center's over that way, and Wall Street's over that way. We're not going there, we're going this way, all the way to Fulton, and One World Trade Center should be over in that general area. I'm sure that's New York City Hall right there. Better view of it. We just passed Anne Hathaway, I'm not really sure, but anyway, that flag in the middle there, the orange, blue, and white one, it's the old Dutch flag from when it was called the United Provinces. It was a republic 300 years ago or more. Yeah, so that's very much what the United Provinces, the Dutch flag, looked like. And yeah, New York City was founded as New Amsterdam, a Dutch colony, so that's why that flag is, that's why it looks like that. Okay, so this was the Woolworth building, which was the tallest building in the world before the Chrysler building. which was the tallest building in the world before the Empire State Building, way down that way. So that is the Woolworth Building, tallest building in the world in 1930. Oh, there we go. We're just about there, just around this corner, Vesey Street. We should be able to see. There it is. Let's go stand over on this side, get a better view. There we go, right there. Yeah. Hold on now. One World Trade Center. So the One World Trade Center, they're making a new complex. There's going to be, I think, 7 total. They're all going to be about that tall, but this is the tallest. It's the tallest building in the United States. It's the tallest building in North America, tallest building in the Americas, tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. When it was constructed, it was, I think a year or two ago when it was completed, it was the 2nd tallest building in the world. Shorter only than the Burj Khalifa, but now 2 other buildings that were completed just after it have passed it, so I believe it's 4th tallest in the world now. One in China, I think, and one in Saudi Arabia. Oh, cemetery, St. Paul's Chapel. I might go in there, see if anyone famous is buried there. I'm sure there is, and I'm sure I'm kicking myself right now while watching this for not remembering who. There you go. The One World Trade Center replaced the Twin Towers that were destroyed on September 11th, 2001. First tower went down, well, first plane crashed into the first tower at 8:46. I think it was a Tuesday morning, not sure, but 8:46. And then a little over 15 minutes later, I think it was 17 minutes later, the second plane crashed into the South Tower. The ground zero is right there next to it. We're not going in because it costs a lot of money. Well, it says it's free to go in, but you need a ticket. The tickets are expensive. But I don't know, maybe we'll go up to the top, we'll see. Yeah, so we're inside the ground zero memorial complex, one of them. This is what the new complex is going to look like when it's completed. 1, 2, 3 really tall towers, a 4th pretty tall. The tall one right there. I don't know how much it is to go up. It's $44 to go to the top of the Empire State Building. It's probably more to go up here. There you can see ground zero, where the 2 towers stood. We're walking around towards the World Trade Center. Ground zero is over there. Someone's telling us you need tickets to see it. Some other people are saying no, it's just a museum you need tickets for. You can go see ground zero for free because it's a public park. We're gonna find out about that. I can't say anything now, it's just there. And yeah. I've done something beautiful with it. The waterfalls and such. Names of the victims. In 2000, 906 people died, including the 19 terrorists. This is where the North Tower stood. There's the South Tower. Some veterans here, military. There's some Navy there, over there. They're here for Memorial Day. Just a couple of days, I think 2 days. I think today's the 23rd, let me check. Today's the 24th, so it's 2 days. Yeah. So I guess after just looking at the memorial for the South Tower, I'm just going to take the subway back to Koreatown and the Empire State Building where we are staying. Don't know what else there's to do today. Tomorrow we'll be seeing my aunt and probably the Statue of Liberty. So, yeah. Alright, so we're in Chinatown, the heart of Chinatown's up that way. I have 5 seconds to get out of the road. Yeah, so we just had dinner at Chinatown. It rained. the entire time, so I had to put the camera away, so didn't see much of Chinatown. But more of it's up this way. But now we're headed to Little Italy. I'll have some facts about that. Something I guess kind of interesting. Most of the Chinese in Chinatown speak Cantonese. They're from Guangzhou and Hong Kong. Immigrated since the 1800s. So not much Mandarin. There is some, but it's mostly Cantonese. So most of the Chinese expats around the world are Cantonese speaking. In Canada, Peru, United States, all Cantonese. Hear a lot of people speaking Italian. There's a lot of really old buildings. Excuse me. A lot of really old buildings. Saw some people with fedoras and suits on. Trying to sell me something, I don't know. Yeah. We found Christmas in Little Italy. That was Santa Claus. Yeah, Christmas store open. People taking pictures of Santa Claus.
Yeah, they must have closed.
Yeah, entering subway now. Yeah. Thus far, it's still nicer than Paris. Could be better. It's not that bad. It's a little better than Paris. Yeah, it's better than Paris, but not up to the standards of London. Tried paying for subway tickets, but it's a really messed up system. They only do exact change, and the ticket counter lady doesn't help at all. So no subway, I guess. Alright, so we're back on Broadway now, headed north. Oh, Chrysler Building. Right there, in the middle. You can't see it on the camera, but in the middle where that white spot is the Chrysler Building. Anyway, yeah, we can't take the subway. It looks nicer than the Paris subway,
I don't think so.
I think so.
I hate it.
But the setup, the way it works and all that, sucks. Like, really bad. Seriously. What the hell? What the hell, New York? No, the lady there wasn't helpful at all. She kind of ignored us, then didn't give us advice, and then she was trying to convince us that we need to buy cards when we're just trying to get one-way tickets once. But it doesn't matter. We'll enjoy the walk. It's not raining anymore. Yeah. So far, loving New York. Just the subway sucks.
I won't live here.
Yeah. Like, worst subway I've been in. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today. Anything left to add?
Tomorrow we might go to Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
So,
Bonne
yeah.
journée.
Bye.